Chuck, thanks so much for joining us. I appreciate it, and congratulations.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here.
Good. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you own some sort of regional aviation businesses, but this is kind of your entrance into the national and international scene of aviation. So give us a bit about your background about yourself, please.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm a little bit late to the aviation world. Most of my career was in the music products industry, and I started a company called Sweetwater Sound, and we became the largest in the world at distributing music instruments. And we had about 9 million customers. And I sold that company last year.
Oh,
I
great.
still own a big piece of it, but I did sell the majority of it, and it's allowed me to be a little more flexible with my time and have the resources to do additional things. But I got my helicopter rating about 12 or 13 years ago and started with an Enstrom helicopter, an Enstrom 280, and then eventually I bought a brand new 480. And then
Nice.
through the years, we started a flight school, both for fixed wing and for helicopters, and a maintenance shop, and just got aviation all around me now.
Oh, that's great. So I read also that you guys provide some helicopter service to the what is it, IMS, right? Some helicopter service to the Speedway as well, maybe during the races.
We do. We're the authorized preferred helicopter company. So we have 5 helicopters that'll be working the race next weekend,
Hmm.
and be hauling people from transporting people from the regional airports to the racetrack. And it makes it quite a convenient way to get into the racetrack instead of
Yeah,
the time that it takes with traffic and that sort of thing. It's
I
part
bet.
of our Sweet Helicopters charter operation, and so we do VIP travel for executives all over the Midwest.
Okay. Okay, great. So, obviously, you've dipped your toe in aviation. You're starting to expand a little bit, but aviation manufacturing, very different type of business. Can be a volatile business. So, why did you decide to invest in Enstrom?
Well, as I said, I started and got my helicopter ratings on Enstrom. I've always had a special place in my heart for them. They're phenomenal helicopters. The company's been around for 65 years now,
Hmm.
and they're very, very safe and robust helicopter. And they've had a variety of owners through the years. And the last 10 years, they were owned by the Chinese. And
Hmm.
sadly, the company filed bankruptcy this past January. And I just saw it as a great opportunity to recover the brand and to get the jobs going. They're based out of Menominee, Michigan, up in the UP part of Michigan,
Hmm.
and great people and great products. And we're getting the company reestablished, and hopefully we'll bring out some new modern products over the next couple of years.
Yeah, great. So, I was thinking about that before we started. That not only are you bringing the business back into the states, but you're bringing it back to the Midwest. Really, I mean that's got to be very exciting for the guys at the factory.
It is very exciting. I've spent quite a few days up there in the last few weeks, and the morale is just really, really high. And it is cool to think about an American factory on American soil with Americans building a product that,
Mm-hmm.
primarily will be sold in the U.S. Although we've had sales all around the world to different countries. A lot of militaries use them, private
Right.
individuals, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. So, tell me a bit about the parts situation. That's obviously a concern anytime a company closes its doors. So, how just give me an assessment, if you would, of the current situation, and then maybe how long you think it's going to take you to maybe fill some backlog.
Yeah, we're in business. We started on Monday of this week. So all of the leadership is there. I'm very fortunate. They wanted to stay on, and it's just really important to them and to the community. And we're hiring people back as fast as we can hire them back. There are a lot of parts that are ready to go now. We will start manufacturing parts in just the next week or two. I would like to think in the next few weeks we'll have a good handle on what we can ship where and when and how, and we've got literally millions of dollars of parts on back order, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
And you have to start building parts, and once you build parts, then we can start building helicopters again.
of course. Yeah. So, about the helicopters, I mean, do you feel like there is some demand that's kind of pent up there? I mean, do you think there'll be some sales right away? Is it going to be obviously a lot of these are a very long lead time? So closing the business, of course, I'm sure put a bit of a hamper in some of those efforts and some of those relationships. So how do you see that challenge going forward?
I've set a goal for the company. We want to have one of each of the main helicopters built by this fall, just to get production going.
Great.
Have a goal next year to build 25 to 35 helicopters. We're going to have a great presence at the HAI show, in February. We're back. It takes a little while to get the production line going, but we're going to get it going. Yeah, I think there's a lot of demand.
Hmm.
Um, helicopters are still selling. In fact, all aviation is still selling. I've tried to
Yeah.
buy some other airplanes and helicopters. They're pretty hard to get. And so no difference with the Enstrom helicopters. They'll be back soon.
Okay. Okay, great. And so obviously you're just starting out, and so these things take time. But they had been working on this trainer, the TH-180. Um, do you see a future for that project? Do you think it's going to be maybe worth restarting or looking at seriously, or do you think maybe it's just that time has come and gone?
No, I think definitely there's room for a product like the TH-180, and it was really close. It's kind of sad. It was really close, but they ran out of money. It's not our highest priority. Our highest priority is to get our current helicopters back and going again. It takes a lot to get a new aircraft certified with the FAA, so on and
Yeah.
so forth. And I'd like to believe the TH-180 will be back. We're not going to show it, as far as I know, at the HAI show next February, but we'll start working on it in earnest probably sometime next year,
Okay. Okay.
or
Great.
a variation of it, I should say. It probably will change a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. Fantastic. And any other sort of exciting news you want to tell us about? I mean, it sounds great. Production's restarting, parts are coming quick. TH-180. I mean, any other plans that you're working on?
Nothing that we can really announce today, but I just am really excited about the future of Instrom, and the products are great products, and the
Mm.
people are so passionate. I mean, many of them have 30 and 40 years of experience. So it's great to have that kind of experience. And of course, we want to make sure we get the experience out of their head and into younger people going forward. And
Right.
it's just going to be a great thing for the state of Michigan, and frankly for our whole country. There's room for another entry and VIP level helicopter